I had like a billion people link this to me and I haven't actually seen it yet. Rav has a new video called The True TBC Experience. What is it?
Ago, the Burning Crusade came out and I thought I did everything right. When I crossed that dark portal for the first time, I was prepared. I had all the gear.
Yeah.
I sat in battlegrounds for days pre-capping honor. I begged like shameless streamers to go into it as a top.
I mean, guys, begging is a different level, man. Like, you don't want to beg, Rav. Not a good look, man. Seriously, not a good look. You do not want to ever beg for gold. You just play the game, and if things happen, things happen. You know, you can't really stop it. But I mean, begging. I mean, come on, Rav. 1%er,
and I had a plan to min-max my leveling by pressing one button for 20 straight hours with the same group. It all worked, and I was successful, but I felt dead inside. Like an OnlyFans girl, and this wasn't the World of Warcraft experience I had wanted, and I knew I had to change. So rather than staying ahead of the pack and farming my pre-raid bis sweating harder than Ms. Kiff's lawyers every time he goes live, I decided to do it all again. To play a class I've never played before, one that others doubted my ability to push one button.
Rav, I saw your video, bro. You lasted about 2 seconds on a mage. This class is not for you, bro.
Yeah.
Stick to playing easy shit like Hunter and Roguelo got.
True.
One without any prep or gear, to play the game the way an MMO was intended to be played. To experience it as a world that is based around Warcraft.
Wait, he has a 70 mage. With the Aldor shoulders already? Wait. These are the shoulders. My spell... Rav, how do you have a 70 lock and a 70 mage both rating? Are you kidding me? That looks fun, not gonna lie. Nice. Yeah. Just a random clip of Peekaboo dying. Big shatter combo. Nice. I do miss playing mage a little bit. Not gonna lie, guys. Not gonna lie.
Alright, so I quickly learned why the sweaty-ass strategies of spam dungeon farming are the knees of the bees when some of the quests in the open world have a negative drop chance. Not an hour into my journey and I'm supposed to loot a copy of the unredacted Epstein files from one of these Baron Nashers, and let me tell you, I was taking down more flailing wieners than Bonnie Blue on a workday.
Okay, that last one just like kind of went over my, I don't know, what did he just say?
Someone explained.
I was gonna just say that one also went over my head. Like some of these you know, it's like, am I really understanding full? You know, I'm not even gonna pretend. Like, yeah, some of these are just like.
Xaryu, what a porn star is, so that joke lands when he's watching this, but anyways,
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah.
Eventually teamed up with a local to the Mud Hut clan who also was fed up over the random numbers that were being generated for us, and that's when I had an idea. Let's just commit a little hellfire homicide and surely it will be the next drop. So we both nailed our one-button rotations against one of those minion commanding midgets, and if I was right and the very next mob dropped it, then everyone watching from Horde Nightslayer owes me 100 gold.
I like how he's like, this is like suspense, like, is it gonna drop? Bro, this is pre-recorded. Of course it's gonna drop. He could just cut out it not dropping.
You can mail it to Ravioli, make sure you spell it correctly. Last time too many people spelled it P-I-K-A-B-O-O like dyslexic morons, and I didn't receive any of the gold. But anyways, a few minutes later, after learning the power of world PvP, I picked a fight with the sole goal of some mage mains in chat telling me nice cock. I've never heard that saying in game or in real life, but when my lack of mage
Bro, but every time before you cock, you gotta jump. All right, there's a mechanic called leeway. It extends the radius and the range of the cone of cold when you jump. Like, you can't just run up and send like a flat COC like this, man. Like right here, jump. Like, of course that's gonna miss.
I've never heard that saying in game or in real life, but when my lack of mage mechanics became apparent, I had to rely on my long-time WoW mechanics.
Help me! Help!
I love rap videos. Just makes random stuff
now
so
I vowed
fun.
I wouldn't dungeon spam, but then the guy who
Wait, was that a fake message? big. You suck, dude. I think that was a fake message.
Now I vowed I wouldn't dungeon spam, but then the guy who Herod's girl tells him not to worry about informed me that when I don't walk into Outlands in full tier 3 there are actually massive upgrades I can get, so I agreed I would do them all once. Turns out the sweaty pre-made groups I spammed with didn't represent the quality of players you get in pugs a week into the X-Pack. My tank pushed his taunt button once every 3 to 5 business days, so a single spell would have them running to me like I was Kai Cenat hosting a meet and greet in New York. To absolutely no one's surprise, the group wiped more than a guy with a bad case of diarrhea, and after waiting 6 eternities for my priest to take the scenic route back to the dungeon, and we now knew the mechanic for next time. Psych, very next pull bear tits apparently found taunt.
Bro, I mean, it's hard to die in normal ramparts, right? Like, I don't know, man.
On his non-bear form action bar, and I was truly living the authentic TBC experience now. I found a new group which was a step up despite our warlock hell firing on single target boss fights, as if Condom Factory sponsor this man to just exist, as his presence is enough to make people not want to procreate, and that
warlock? Are you kidding?
That's when I figured the good players are probably doing Blood Furnace, as that's the spam designation in all the sweat guides, and here's when I learned what it's like to be a mage in groups.
Waters, por favor! Gonna need more than that, my friend!
I'll take a sip.
We thirsty.
Yeah.
Or need more mana! Slurp, slurp! One train busy!
That said, all the pain and all the pugs was worth it when eventually this dropped. With the new power of a staff, I stumbled across some motivation that showed I clearly wasn't pushing myself hard enough in this class. I figured I could watch a pull or two and learn the ways.
He's not gonna kill that little gnome?
Or I could just kill that little show off, and if you've ever seen the movie Elf, let's just say it turned the midget into an angry little Miles Finch.
He's an angry elf.
I ran around jamming my forearms into pretty much every key on my keyboard, showing the world that I've clearly never played this class, nor do I know the first thing about actual PvP in this game. As you can tell, I was shaking as I was pushing some buttons that I've never pressed before in my life, like Cold Snap and Frost Ward, hoping to get some nice cock compliments from a warlock that showed up and proceeded to not help me at all, like an absolute dipshit. But the fact that I won this goes to show just how bad most WoW players are at this game. That said, Karma was apparently summoned straight to this peninsula of Hellfire, as later that night I made it to a quest that was not easy for a boosted loot mage with no clue how to play the class, where you'd have to defend a levitating butt plug for like 6 minutes until it ejaculates while it's spawning.
I mean, come on, Rav. Just gonna have to pause there for a minute, take a couple deep breaths. Okay, let's continue.
Numbers, and sometimes it just decides to disappear altogether.
Bruh.
But in my second attempt, things were going well until this happened.
There we go.
The repercussions of picking a PvP server were hitting me harder than one of Emmy's plushies hits Miss Kiff during a fight about viewership numbers. Of course, a level 70 with no way for me to outplay, as I'm hoping to just survive long enough, as I try to remember what my keybind is for Ice Block, hoping that will be what makes him go away. Somehow, to my surprise, it worked.
Don't let him
He was gone,
re-stealth.
but I wasn't in the clear.
Yeah, don't let him re-stealth.
He left
He's
me
gonna
with
owe
less
you.
health than a chain-smoking COPD patient, to the point where I wouldn't survive the waves ahead. It was looking bleaker with every spawn, my health getting low, my hopes even lower, until my faith in humanity was restored. My previous attacker returned, apparently reformed like a 2016 Tyler 1. He fended off the demons that would have had me succumbing to the exact wounds he inflicted minutes before. I almost couldn't believe it, but I didn't have to. I just needed to survive a few more seconds for this gem to start jizzing and I'd be done.
Oh, he's gonna kill him now? Oh! Now he helps him and then kills him. Yo, that's savage.
What do you expect from someone who plays a female human rogue?
Deep inside me. I was crying.
All of a sudden everywhere I went, I was earning the reputation of someone who can't fight, but I wasn't gonna let a group of idiots from Elwyn bully the guy who got lemon pepper wings jingles stuck in everyone's head.
Lemon pepper wings.
Not again. Not again. Not the lemon pepper wings, bro. Nice blink. Nice blink. Yeah.
Lemon pepper wings.
Why this song? Oh my gosh. Now it's stuck in my
There were
head for another
times
week.
where I'd offer to keep the peace, Unless some douche canoe would choose to fuck around in front of me if he wanted to find out and learn that you don't steal a tag that's just poor manners punishable by frozen waterboarding. But my golden rule never to be broken was that I would always aim to kill one particular class, rogues. And this created some epic battles.
Cheat him. One guy's close. Vanish. Cheat him.
Nice.
Oh my god, my fucking keybind just didn't go off.
As I put myself in more and more situations that required me to push more than just one button, I learned new mechanics of my class. Like how I could heal my teammates by dueling them and then turning them into a sheep.
There we go.
This also launched the chapter in my life where I stopped fighting the other faction, and offered to heal them instead in a segment that I would like to call, the vibe check test.
Dude, yeah, if I was that pally, I would 100% throw down. Oh, okay. He's not. Runs away. Bro, this poly is grief because now he cancels his drink, Rav. The water Ellie. Oh, no. Dude, Rav is such a troll, man. Nice. Healed him up. Yeah, I was gonna say, no. It's not looking good. Kill him, Rav. Just dies. Oh my gosh, that makes it even better. Nice, Rav. There we go.
All you want.
Whenever I sheep the opposing faction, when they're full HP, I go up and like whack them with my stick as like a sign of peace. Like, boom, there you go. You're out and you're free. I'm not trying to hurt you, bro. I was just trying to heal you so they know, or like rank 1 fire blast or something, but. Okay, nice. Nice. Slash bow. Okay.
It was at this point where I learned about a thing called spell cleaves, where a council of mages can all get together and all push the same button and the results are magical.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Until you realize it requires 2 brain cells instead of 1 and your group wipes 5 minutes later. The best mage leaves you, replace him with a guy who takes the concept of down-ranking spells way too seriously, as he's apparently only ever using rank 1 of everything, as he's about as useful as a sandpaper dildo, who you then replace with a warlock who doesn't understand the concept of a reflect mechanic, so he kills your tank. You decide to wait it out like a moron, only for the group to wipe again 5 wasted minutes later, as you think, okay, nothing else can possibly go wrong.
Oh my god, mouse died!
And that was the sign to go back into the open world. My handy dandy.
I swear there's always that player who, like, there's just always something wrong. You guys know who I'm talking about? It's like the guy that comes in, he has the wrong ranks of spells on his action bar. Actually, I've done that. Anyway, and his add-ons aren't up to date, and like his mouse dies, his headset breaks, his internet goes out, his dog is barking, needs to take a break, and it's just like, dude, it's that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like every time it's like, okay, man, all right, like it's one man.
Rested XP guide with all the optimized leveling routes that you can get with an insane discount using my link below was now taking me to the worst quest on the beaches of Terrakar, where you have to wait an entire pregnancy term for these 5 dwarfs to spawn so that you can escort them to their digging club event. But it turns out if you sign up for a spell cleave at the same time and accept the invite, you may or may not be left severely pissed off.
Oh, the layering,
but hey,
dude.
At least the group didn't turn out to not be a spell cleave, with a totally not AFK hunter, and a tank that butchered the second
AFK
pull as
hunter,
you ran out.
Classic.
Quoting your favorite line from OnlyFans Season 2. As you disband. Side note, I spent the rest of that night killing every alliance who finally thought it was their turn to accept the quest, because something deep inside of me is seriously wrong from playing League of Legends for 10 years. It was at this
Mage
time
looks
when I
fun.
reached Nagrand, the most beautiful of zones,
nice.
and unlocked
There we
Ice
go.
Lance, an ability that would make questing 10 times better, so you know what I did. I signed up for another spell, Cleave, still having no clue what I'm doing as the designated mage. Desk popped my blizzard way too early. The group gave me the cold shoulder until I was promptly removed, which may or may not have resulted in some colorful conversations, as I was shocked with my own faction couldn't even pass the vibe check while everyone on the Alliance was somehow catching on. But at the end of the day, the range of emotions from all these experiences is what makes WoW so good to me.
Yeah,
For me,
true.
it's not about racing to run out of things to do, it's about the memories I make from taking my time.
Yeah, true.
It's about those times in Netherstorm where I thought it was funny to slowly melee a druid down who was on a timed escort quest.
Bro, this quest is brutal. Dude.
It's about remembering how I did the
Wood.
last quest to hit level 70 with res sickness because of the amount of failed spell cleaves I got kicked from. It's about the kids throwing temper tantrums because they think they own the land on a farm spot,
Dude, go away!
which only made me want to steal the tags even more.
I hope the Alliance camp you!
Bro.
Something about making him kill the mobs that I tagged right before him was just like a drug to my toxic soul.
You are a special type of a-hole!
Forcing them to pay me
Bro, the Shadow Priest is tagging with Shadow Word Fane. Rab gets the tag first, and the Shadow Priest gets the aggro. So he just AFKs. Bro, Rab, that is brutal.
to leave their spot, knowing damn well the second I leave, someone else will be there to piss them off.
I just got rid of a mage!
It's about the two Alliance who are yelling at you in some indecipherable gibberish that you know means if you steal their tag when this quest mob spawns, they will kill you. Only for you to steal the tag and prepare for the clutch moment you'll remember for way longer than the 65th blood furnace you spammed, and that, if you ask me, is what makes WoW so great.
Lemon pepper wings!
Wow, it's the greatest game of all time, guys. It really is.
Pepper.
It really is, dude. I was thinking about this. Well, I've been thinking about it a lot, but I was looking at this at my Twitch yesterday when I was gone. And Shroud is playing WoW. We have all these guys, like all these massive streamers back playing WoW, and it's like, dude, I was like watching Tim play WoW the other week. It's like, yeah, WoW is the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It is definitely the greatest. Rav, W content, man. We got to give this one a thumbs up. Boom! Very nice. Very, very nice. The true TBC experience. I have to agree, though, man. I did a lot of leveling in dungeons and a lot of leveling in the outworld, and it owned. My favorite moment of TBC leveling is like I leveled with PvP flag on, even though it's on a PvE realm, and there was like a war. I was AoE grinding and a warrior charged me, and I just stunned him and added him to the AoE pool and killed him. Like those moments while leveling, definitely the best. Definitely the best, man.